Today I'm going to show you how the Samsung Gym problems solved part 2. The Samsung Gym, if you set it to a display menu screen timeout to 30 minutes rather than the factory spec of 1 minute, you'll be able to surf the internet. Now I am going to prove what I just said. First, we power on the Samsung Gym. It's actually coming from sleep or hibernation mode. Then we unlock it. Then I've got the Google here, so let's go to Google. Let's go to Google. I'm going to go to Bloomberg. So as you can tell, it's a loading. Okay, it's right now it's going through a previously saved program. The computer, the Samsung Gym, saves the last program you were on. In that case, it was MSNBC. So, okay, now we're on Bloomberg. Now, let's see if we can find a video on Bloomberg. That's what I'm looking for, is video. So I'll show you the video. Hopefully one of these little rascals has a video on it. Don't see one. There's a video. Let's play that little rascal. See what he's saying. Now, way out here in the boonies, I'm surrounded by mountains, so you'll notice it'll pause and a couple of other things while it's doing the video. But it takes a while out here to load up a video. It seems to take forever, but it will load it up. If you set that screen timeout timer to 30 minutes, it will load these videos up. Out here I get maybe 0.1 meg download speeds. That's 100 kilobytes, which is not very good. In town I can get upwards of 1.5 megabytes download speeds. So if you, as you can tell, it's taking its time.
I've heard a lot of politics or political arguments that are against the Fed. There has been some talk of whether or not we need to discipline the Federal Reserve more through some form of a gold standard. It's something that I asked John Taylor, who's an economic advisor to Mitt Romney, about just yesterday, Bill. And take a listen to what he had to say. I'd like to get your reaction.
I'm very positive about rules-based monetary policy, and I've looked at it a lot. And I think in terms
of a 1 minute
particular price index, gold.
So this will be the last video I show.
Index, a broader measure of commodities. And
I'm doing it just to show you it will do it.
So not just gold, but other
factors. If Bloomberg wants to fuss about it, they can fuss about it. But I think they would like to know that their videos can be seen, even on this old model of cell phone. And that there are techniques to allow that.
To this point, the Taylor rule from John Taylor has been a very applicable rule in terms of suggesting the need for more ease or for less ease. But from this point forward, in terms of crossing the zero bound in terms of negative real interest rates, perhaps the Fed needs to adopt some additional rules. The fact is that in August the federal staff, devoted a substantial
now remember,
period of discussion.
This cell phone is still available on the market. They're still being sold at the time I made this video. They were still being sold in your H. Gregg stores by Verizon, and with a 2-year contract, which means they're going to be around a while. So I think people might want to know how to get past that 1 minute shutdown that a lot of these phones have at factory spec. Okay, we played the full video, folks. We are now back to the original site. Hope Bloomberg don't get too pissed at me. Well, that's all I wanted to show you today. And as I've seen, the Samsung Gym without Wi-Fi now. There's no Wi-Fi. There's no Bluetooth. This was just simply cell to cell tower. And I showed you we had full internet capacity. That recording was not made onto the phone and then played. It was played directly from the website. No downloading and then playing. It was downloading as it was playing. Okay, I think that's more than enough.